Number 6 is really as easy as it appears. Explain the 2 factors or criteria responsible for successful collisions. Now, sometimes they'll ask for 3 things needed for product to form, and that's that they want you to say, first of all, there has to be a collision. But because this says explain the 2 factors responsible for a successful collision, we're assuming there is a collision. So then 2 other things have to happen besides colliding. There has to be the correct amount of energy, and the correct amount of energy means the energy of the collision has to be greater than or equal to that minimum energy or activation energy. So it has to have the correct amount of energy, and the other thing is it needs the correct orientation. And as far as what's the correct orientation, that's not something we have to concern ourselves about, but basically the molecules have to hit in such a way that the collision breaks the bond that we need breaking. So if it's, say, it was CCl2F2, so you have a carbon with 2 chlorine and 2 fluorine on it, if it's the chlorine you're trying to break off, then something has to collide and hit that carbon-chlorine bond instead of hitting the carbon-fluorine bond. So that's what we mean by the correct orientation. But again, you don't have to know the details of it. Just know that, it's like throwing a dart at the dartboard. Just because the dart hits the dartboard doesn't mean it's going to stick. If you throw the dart backwards or if it hits sideways, that is not the correct orientation. And that dart would also need enough energy to pierce the dartboard and stick. So those are the 2 factors for a successful collision.